Did you know that the chest muscles are very important for power in the golf swing? This is because as we make a downswing, these muscles have to contract to speed the club up in order to hit the ball a long way. Now, with any muscle, if we want to increase its power, we need to think about both strengthening that muscle and making it faster or increasing its velocity. So we're going to talk about some ways to improve the chest muscle's power today so you can get yourself generating faster club head speed. One way to start building up strength in those chest muscles is by using a bungee or a tubing or a cable machine where you can hook your hand in like this and practice pushing out against that resistance. This pushing contracts the chest muscles and you can start building strength this way. You could do this on both sides or you could even do two at once. I would start, if you're just starting out on this, I would probably start with somewhere around 8 to 10 repetitions for 2 or 3 sets of this to start building up your strength in your chest. Remember how we talked about it's important for muscles to be able to both be strong and increase their force, but also be fast. So one way to start increasing our chest's ability to contract fast is with a medicine ball. Now, if you think of a push-up, you're pushing and lifting our body up, but we can also do a push motion with a medicine ball. So what we can do is I can stand in this position and then I can take a step and I can throw this ball and I'm using my push strength in my chest. The goal here, as you get used to this exercise, to start to push it as hard as you can and as fast as you can. Now that was about 8 pounds, but somewhere around 6 to 10 pounds is probably a good place to start with medicine ball throws. And doing it 3 to 5 throws and then resting a minute or two and doing this for 2 or 3 sets is a good way to start building up your power with medicine balls. Here's a really cool way to start working on power for the chest muscles. If I were to get in this position and then land like I was going to do a push-up, so land, but as soon as I started landing in this, push myself back up, what would happen with my muscles is as I land, my muscles would get stretched out and they would store energy in those muscles, and then I would push up and be able to generate more power. So for example, I would land and then push up, explode back up. And by doing this, I can practice building up power in those muscles. Now, it's important to note that this is a little bit more advanced, so you'd probably want to build up your push-up strength or your chest strength, the bungees or cables before you did something like this. And if you are doing this technique, we don't necessarily want to go and be really slow because then that energy that's stored up gets dissipated as heat and we don't get that advantage. So remember, land, explode, back up, and you can do this probably 5 or 6 times for 2 or 3 sets to really start building up the power in those chest muscles. Give these exercises a try and see if you can start improving your power in your chest muscles to allow you to swing the club faster and hit the ball further. Good luck.